What up? I'm on hour 10, I think, of driving. Oh yeah, this is exhausting, but weirdly relaxing. I've had to stop to take a piss, I think, at least fucking 6 times now, which is a little annoying because I literally took a piss, got out of my car, drove off, and I was like, man, I gotta piss again. Literally an hour later, which is so annoying. I'm excited to get the comp breaker. I have 6 more hours left in my drive, which is cool. But I'm just tired. I drank a Red Bull. It was funny. I was super tired at the beginning of the drive. Lost my beard here, looking grizzly as ever. I was really exhausted the first part of the drive, and then after I drank the Red Bull, I feel great now. I feel wide awake, ready to fucking do this other 6 hours. Hopefully I get there and play some matches against the homies. But yeah, it's been good. Also, driving on a fucking highway that when the GPS says you have 216 miles before you have to take an exit is insane. I saw god damn, that's brutal. And also it's just been straight roads, which is great. I'll take fucking driving 260 miles straight. Easiest shit of my life. No traffic jams. There was one traffic jam, and all they did was close one. They made a 2-lane into a 1-lane, so it wasn't too bad. It added an extra 20 minutes. But besides that, not bad. I just want to play some MK. Honestly, that's all I want to do. But oh well, that's all for right now. I figured I'd do a little vlog because I was just so interested. I wanted to talk about my driving for fucking 15 hours. 15! So, yeah, and I actually just arrived in Philly, so we're getting there. I think we got one more state to go. And then we'll be in Chicago, baby. Woo! Back again. A couple more things about this drive that's been interesting. Obviously, it's been fucking downpouring non-stop since I've been driving. Literally, since I left my my apartment, literally just been downpouring. Which is, it's not downpouring to the point I can't see where I'm driving, but it's just a depressing day to drive. Another one was a couple of deers mangled. These motherfuckers get hit hard out here. I saw one, I dodged it. The person behind me did not see it, just ran it over. It was already dead. Don't worry. I didn't fucking hit a deer. But that was weird. I saw a beaver, I think. I don't know. You know those weird, poodle, or I guess poodle looking tiny dogs? It looked like that, but beaver size. So I don't know what the fuck kind of animal it was. But if anyone knows, let me know. That'd be cool. God, driving this long, it makes me go insane. I've mostly just been listening to Creepy Cast with Papa Meat and Wendigoon. They drop 4-hour videos, bro. I've just been listening to them nonstop. It's great. I love the two of them. And so that's been getting me through this. I've also listened to music most of the time, and also just admiring my environment, because it's I've never driven out here, but I've never driven this long in my life, ever. So I was ooh, look at this place. Ooh. I will say, so this is the thing I was thinking about that I thought was really funny, was, when people always say shit we're in a simulation? I think the reason they think that is because a lot of places are built exactly the fucking same. Every stop I've went to has looked exactly the same. And every time you drive past something, there's a farm that looks exactly like the other farm I saw 2 miles back. So I get that it feels like I'm fucking looping. Even though I've been driving for 10 plus hours now. So it's I kind of get it, but now I understand why they think like that. And yeah, this is helping kill time too, so I like yapping. You know me. But yeah, almost there, combo breaker. Got 5 hours left. We'll get there. See y'all. Bye. Alrighty, I am an hour and a half away from getting to my hotel. It's been a long drive. A fucking long drive. But it was a lot of fun. I've been seeing a lot of horses, donkeys, I'm seeing some sheep right now. It's pretty cool. It's neat, you know? I just want to get back to the hotel, but all my homies already hitting me up like, yeah, I want to play some matches, bro, when you get back. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. But I also watched a couple of videos about people's predictions. Somebody's already predicted I'm going to, like, make it out of Pools and Losers. I'll take it. Hype me up, bro. I looked at my bracket. I have to play Banditos. I got to play someone round 1. I didn't look at it. I need to look at it more. And I have, like, the main players I have is, like, Banditos and Sonic Fox. So, you know, I got it. I'll cook. You know me. And fucking, I fucking ate so much garbage. When I first stopped to go something to eat, I got like a sandwich from McDonald's. Then I stopped at another place to get something from Popeyes, like around 12. And yeah, I haven't really eaten much. I haven't really been hungry. I just ate a sandwich from a gas station. Kind of slapped. Not gonna lie, kind of slapped. So that's gonna push me through the last hour and a half of this. But we're almost there, boys. It was almost 16-hour drive from Massachusetts to Chicago. Would not recommend it. I just love being by myself. That's the issue. I just have a lot of fun just entertaining myself, and I like looking at scenery, so, you know, I'm good. Most sane people would fucking go crazy. This with a friend, this would be a blast with a friend right now, I'll be honest. But everyone that went to MK went through plane, which just makes sense, because that's like a 3-hour flight instead of, you know, a 15 to 16-hour drive. It finally stopped raining. It's beautiful out, as you can see. And I'm ready to get to my hotel. That's my last update for now. I'll make another update when I get to my hotel. See y'all. Made it. Oh my god, that was awful. I am not looking forward to doing it again on the way back. It's gonna be so exhausting. But hey, I survived. The highways here suck just as bad as Massachusetts. Yeah, that was annoying. But hey, I missed my exit and only added like a minute. So we're Gucci. So I survived. Love y'all. Bye. I'm back. Yeah. Wearing the Rocco fit. You know me. Just dropped my boys up, got some gas. I'm about to walk into the venue. I'm excited to see it. Haven't seen it yet. It looks gigantic. So, see how it goes. See y'all.
Maybe early on, that was the initial first blush of how do we get a grappler to commit in a matchup where so many characters are probably going to zone out a little bit in terms of like going up against Sindel very early on. Like that match would have been interesting to see, and then Liu Kang kind of turning the tide a little bit for Reiko and trying to be a grappler.
Well, it's not uncommon for a grappler in their own games to have a good projectile. Sure. It's just usually the projectile doesn't define their neutral.
Right,
you know?
right,
And I think that's kind of what Reiko was doing for a while. Yo, Bandinos versus Shampoo Master. That is a name I can get behind.
Yes.
Bandinos. I'm happy to see Bandinos here. One of the players who doesn't have a tremendous amount of pro competition points currently on the leaderboard, but is 100% capable of placing well at Combo Breaker and hopefully Evo as well if he manages to go. Because you have to remember, Demigod event, my friends. There are only 2 left in the entire tour. There's been 2. There's been Vianality in EU. There has been Gamescom LATAM and Latin America. And Combo Breaker and Evo, they are your last Demigod events to get those massive injections of points. So if you're not high on the leaderboard and you are at those tournaments, you've still got a chance. Yes. And Bandino is that real premier Rain player who has, not the only Rain by any means, but is definitely the one who seems to bring it at the highest level whenever we do see him, especially in North America.
So just a very rare character appearance for sure, but still very potent. We've seen a lot of great setups with the character here. But I think some other characters really outshine Rain in terms of pairing up with Janet for a little while, but still very powerful appearance here, and Bandino's definitely the mastery of this character.
Yeah, I mean, Rain Janet, it's... Of all the cameo pairings Rain has available, I don't think it's particularly flashy, but it's like function over form. You know, you get the throw combos, you get the access to ending in Geisa anywhere you want, or, you know, the the whirlpool, the
Yep.
toilet flush, whatever you want to call it. Big damage extensions everywhere. You know, like the fact that she gives him such a good throw combo in general.
Yeah.
And it's one of the harder throws to combo off in, overall. But because his strikes are so good, it then makes him a strike throw monster. And the damage on the other side of it. The Shampoo Master. Playing Baraka, who doesn't have any hair, by the way. What's he shampooing?
You know, it's the product placement, right? Maybe just all about the conditioning. Actually, that's just a different product entirely.
Maybe you master shampoo by achieving enlightenment to the point you no longer need it.
You've cleaned your hair so well, it's gone.
I like shampoo. Even if shampoo wasn't necessary, I'd still use it. I like shampoo. It's great.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, so this is something we've started to see Bandinos do a lot of, where he goes those throw combos, he cuts the damage pretty short to get a guaranteed the whirlpool, like guaranteed meaty on pretty much every knockdown. Because if you think about it, it's like, they can't, like, delay wake up isn't really going to help you. Wake up armor is taken away, because you're going to armor break all the time. And this first round looking very one-sided.
Oh, another one right back to back here. Even missed timing, so the Janet follow-up still able to get the W. And that is interesting to see that guaranteed, just like block situation off the whirlpool. Tries to set up a portal. Oh my goodness. Got the 4 series again here. There's your down one. Oh, that should have been a whip punish right there.
Okay, there's a catch.
Yeah, at the very least was afraid after the back 3 that the 1 would come through, or the 2 rather.
And Baraka Tremor does get some pretty juicy stuff in the corner, but will we see it now? Oh no, Bandinos. Gets the hit confirmed. There's one Janet. Yeah. Just goes to save jump. Ooh, actually surprised we didn't see a standing normal to armor break there. I wonder if that's what Bandinos tried.
Right.
Because it did look like a counter hit.
Just try sneaking low. Good. Pump the brakes here. Still try to challenge. There's that whirlpool that's going to deny the down back 4 here. Or at least a slide tackle.
Well, Shampoo Master has the lead, but isn't quite in Fatal Blow territory. Right. So right now, you are going to have quite a lot of room to play with if you're Bandinos here.
Nice.
But any hit into Fatal Blow is going to kill, though. You can be so careful at the moment if you're Shampoo Master. I would take every opportunity to say this player's name.
Yeah. It's pretty clean.
Getting washed by rain. Oh no, no Shampoo Master. Say it ain't so.
Wait a minute. Yeah, there's no breaker here. Hold on. 113
is there
health left. He's just blocked.
Is there enough time? Oh, I love it. What a play by Shampoo Master. That was clutch though, because I feel like you could have sat there, but then you would have to deal with like the overhead to grab or whatever. So tricky stuff to finish, but a good adaptation.
Shampoo trying not to get rinsed throughout this set. But does get the extension with the Janet. Hold on to the block. Good defense, though, from Shampoo. Nice. Back 3. So 100 meter here. Oh, right through. Goodness. Yikes. Able to duck. A little bit too high on that one here. Nice.
Oh, let's confirm again. That lead to almost 400 before when Bandinos managed to find it. Quite a competitive round 3, though. I think Bandinos have a pretty clear-cut advantage, though, in the meter department. Good tech.
Another launch here. Able to extend with the Janet. I'll bring it back up for restand so you can set up that whirlpool, shorten the combo like you were saying.
Oh, yeah, there's the extension. But that's the benefit of just having access to the whirlpool. It's a meaty they cannot do anything about, which means instant armor break, which means delay wake up is either forced or won't do anything in general. But then when you throw the fact that if you have to block and you can threaten the overhead, which he can then go for the throw instead of the overhead, and then he can combo off the overhead because of Janet and then put you back in the whirlpool again. It really is just one of those gets one hit and just keeps it going, right? A real momentum preserver is Janet for Rain.
Ooh. Dash up here. I can't believe that was just the first game. Holy crap.
Yeah, it was close.
All right, nice tech again. But interrupt off the low, and Shampoo just very cautious on that approach. There it is. That's big. I feel like we could have taken the turn there. Nice stagger off the 1.
Okay, just raw barrage.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, okay. Honestly, to go for the ground pound there, I think was pretty greedy. Because ground pound was never going to be a mix-up off of that extended 4. But it does have a much longer cooldown compared to like the other options you have for safety, which does mean that Shampoo Master might actually be down on Tremor for most of the remainder of this round. But Bandinos has a magic pixel comeback to make. Can he do it? Remember, this is round 1. There'll be no chip protection.
Good jump back.
Oh, never mind.
Had the air-to-air.
Would have been nice for Bandinos to at least manage to get the breaker out of Shampoo Master, but not going to happen. 1 round away from tying things up for Shampoo Master. Then we've got Tekken Master, we've got Shampoo Master.
What other masters do we have in Mortal Kombat?
Grand Master, Sub-Zero.
That's true. Oh, jeez. Shut down here, there's low. Again, with our throw here. Break this? No, just... There we go. Out of the Whirlpool sequence, though, but you're running out of ground to try to run away a little bit here.
Ooh,
yeah.
I wonder if that actually did connect as a low overhead block, or if one of them missed. Oh, the walk down.
Wow. Not as much damage as we could have, just going for a full opener, but at least we'll steal that round. Good showing here for Bandinos.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so happy to see Bandinos playing this weekend because he doesn't manage to get to like every event, but when he does, he makes a splash. You have to remember his, yeah, I did do that, brother, sorry. I noticed the smirk in the corner of my eye. But I mean, he always makes a splash, like Combo Breaker last year, right? A massive upset over Scorpion Prox.
Yeah, true.
And everyone in the room was popping off and being like super, like, oh my God, except him. So, because he's just super cool, you know, calculated.
Interrupt though. Janet to corner carry right back at it here. We are literally fighting for corner here. Back and forth we go as Shampoo does get interrupted again. That's thanks to that Tremor actually shutting that down too. Okay, Bandina 2-0 right now.
I wonder if we'll be able to see some sort of adjustment. Shampoo Master needs to try some conditioning.
It would certainly help, you know, with the health of the hair overall.
I can vouch for it.
Yeah.
It's definitely worthwhile. Now, do we see other characters, or does he have anything else up the sleeve? Does our shampooed master?
Certainly thinking about it in the cameos section, still sticking with Tremor.
I feel like we're at a point that Tremor is just like objectively Baraka's best cameo, to be honest. As I love this team. I'm so happy this team is starting to see play. I think Baraka is so sick in this game. I know we saw so much of him when the game first came out. I think people kind of got burnt out of seeing him quite quickly. But he's still been cool. Obviously, the most recent patch helped him out, in a big way. Especially with the install that we get to see now. Like, I wish we saw more of it, to be honest.
Yeah,
I wish we saw more use, but I feel like the main problem the install has is flawless block pretty much undoes the point of it. And so many players at a high level are just used to flawless blocking that it's like hard to rely on. But it is cool. On paper, it's very cool.
Oh, jeez. Nice little low poke with the down one. Ducking the high coming from Shampoo.
Oh, armor break. And still ducked. Wow. It's very rare that you will see players go for the duck on that back 3-1 these days, but I think when there's no cameo, you have less to worry about.
Right.
But a match point already, Bandinos. Oh, we got another 3-0 on stream on our hands, perhaps.
A couple charges here.
But
Builds a little meter for that, yeah.
Oh, it's so much. Ermac does a similar thing with the palm race. It's constantly just meter.
Back for one, cancel, like.
I'm not a tremendously meter-intensive character as Rain, so it means you've got plenty of meter for armor, which you can launch, for damage extensions if you want to. Ooh. But a big whiff punish now from Shampoo Master.
A good block sequence. We got caught with the low from Tremor.
As a high reward, but longer cooldown version of making stuff safe, I guess, is the ground pound.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Oh, hesitated. The Tremor call out, I think it made Bandinos hesitate. You have to remember, you only really have to respect Tremor if he's fully like recharged in terms of ambush, but I mean, you're only human, right? You might not be able to keep track of him at all times.
I was telling Tento in the last block, like sometimes you just react to the sound. I hear Tremor out on screen, like, oh, that's going to be the ambush.
They must have called him if he's, he must be ready if they called him, and then suddenly not.
Ooh. Does get break, still has full meter for Shampoo Master. It being potentially the final round. No. After we get the punish there.
Okay, meatless. Not bad damage into the whirlpool. The overhead is good. It's the first time we've seen Bandinos just rock that overhead for quite a while.
So right through the orb, daring you to fire a projectile. Perfect timing, though, for Shampoo to challenge. Nice.
Oh, there's the Mine Wall.
Yes. Trying to punch right through
the
here
free
with the
meter
charge.
build.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that's given Bandinos enough that building a breaker before the end of the round, if he gets hit, is actually now suddenly possible.
Yes.
You gotta be careful doing it again, because you'll probably need Janet to seal the deal with the next hit.
Nice reset here. The stagger pressure is still trying to interrupt with the tremor. Janet full screen combo.
Okay, the flush. Oh, waiting for armor maybe?
16 seconds left on the clock here. Bandino's going to go for a full retreat. Has the breaker just in case.
Oh my goodness. God, that brutality just comes out of nowhere, man.
I love it, though. It's such a good brutality.
There's always like sufficiently enough time in between me seeing that for me to forget it's in the game.
Yeah.
And then we see it, and then I'm like,
What's up? It's your boy Shampoo Master here, famous as nobody, and today I'm just gonna show you guys what I got a combo breaker. First one I got was a combo breaker jacket. Look at this thing, beautiful, exciting. I love it. It's really comfy and big. The only issue is it smelled like fish when I got it. I don't know who the fuck ate a fish sandwich on it. I'm mad at them, so it still smells like fish. I gotta wash it, which sucks. But whatever. Whatever, that's fine. And the other thing, I got a leverless pad, or a hitbox, some people call it. It's really fun, really beautiful, like sleek buttons. When I first got it, it was kind of fucked up. The buttons were sticking because the like glass panel itself was like slid over a little bit, so the buttons were sticking. I was like, "Dude, I just bought this. What the fuck you mean I can't? Fucking my buttons getting stuck already." And I went to the lady, she fixed it. Pretty cool. I've been playing UMVC 3 with it. It's been a blast. The only issue that I have right now is that every time I do this, it fucking destroys my finger. It hurts. I can do this all day, but I can't do like middle finger to ring finger. But I'll get used to it. And then besides that, I got sweatpants that I wore. The combo breaker sweatpants. Super comfy. Very baggy. Not usually, I don't like wearing baggy stuff. But it was really baggy, but I love it. They're dirty right now. I wore them all 3 times during the event. Yeah, like I'm wearing it outside. Never mind. Ignore me. But that's all. Just wanted to talk to you guys about Combo Breaker. I hope you enjoyed the video of me getting cooked by Bandinos 3-0. It was rough. But hey, I played pretty well in my opinion. Besides that, guys, just wanted to say thank you, especially all the fans that showed up to me at Combo Breaker. Appreciate you, Ty, Saipo, all the Baraka fans. Love y'all. Thank you guys for showing up. And hope to see you guys in the next one. This is Shampoo Master getting out of your hair. And this is me getting out of here again. I don't know. Bye. Love y'all. Woo!